Hi, Pisces. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if this reading does not resonate at all for you, do not try to make it fit. This reading is for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp. Cross watchers are welcome though, and just know that I'm never going to contact you out of the blue and offer you any readings. Only scammers will do that. Spirit, what is coming in for Pisces? What do they need to know about at this time? Also, Pisces, I do have shorter readings over on my TikTok channel. If you'd like to check that out, it is at the Mf'n High Priestess. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know? What is coming in for them? First one out is the mature man. You could be the mature man, or it could be someone else in your energy. Mature man is someone a little older, a little bit more mature. They are not in their teens or their 20s. And the mature man, if it is not your energy and it is someone else in your energy, it could be father or a grandfather, but it doesn't have to be. It can talk about someone who's older than you, even if it's just by a little bit. Spirit, what else? Too many, but I see concern. You could be in concern or someone else in your energy. Okay, 2 more came out. We see high honor. So you could be getting some kind of recognition or reward for merit with high honor. High honor, it could be like a job, a position of authority that you're getting here. You could just be someone that people do hold in high honor, or this could be one person who holds you in high honor. Or you know, like I said, it could just be recognition and reward for merit. Something that you're doing is getting recognized and you're being held in high honor or getting some kind of reward for it. Family room is your private life. So it's not your public life, it's your private life. It can talk about the people in your family or people that you consider to be family, even if they are not blood related, but it is private versus public. On the bottom of the deck, we see occupation. So you could be doing something here with occupation that is, it's something that you want to do. It's something you enjoy doing. Occupation is work that we want to do. We would do it even if we didn't get paid for it. It could be owning your own business. It could be just work that you really enjoy, you love to do. But occupation can also talk about working on a situation that you have care for, like a family or a home. And whatever this occupation is talking about, we're going to clarify the cards and get a better feel for this. But whatever occupation, there's something important about occupation here for you. There's something that you're working on that you have care for. Spirit, show me mature man. Why is it here for Pisces? You could be just really focused on your material world with occupation. There's something about your family or your home or your personal life that is important here, and there's some kind of high honor. Spirit, show me mature man. Why is it here? Why is mature man here, Spirit? The Magician. And the Four of Cups. And the Hierophant. So whether you're the mature man or whether you are dealing with the mature man, I feel like there is someone here who missed an opportunity. They missed an opportunity to have a commitment with you. It could be love, it could have been business, but there was something that was like underhanded here, something that wasn't done fair. So I feel like this person kind of, manipulated the situation, maybe created illusions and delusions, or lied, or cheated, or stole, or they did something that was just underhanded, kind of trickster energy, where they were just, not being honest. And it did cause them to miss an opportunity. I think that there could have been a higher level of commitment between you and someone else, this person, but they missed it. They missed the boat. And it's because they were being this magician reversed energy, this very like I said, a trickster, someone who isn't honest, creates illusions and delusions to hide things that they're doing, that sort of energy. And I do feel like that here with the Five of Wands, that this was, this was a whoever this was, it was someone that you had conflict with. There was a lot of conflict, and it was because of whatever they were doing there. I just saw the devil. Yeah. Capricorn energy. There was something very toxic about this person. You know, they could have had addictions, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling. But what I feel is whether they did or they didn't have an addiction, there was a toxic, it was very toxic. And it was because they were in that magician in the reverse energy. Someone who was just, you know, they would say anything, do anything just to get their way. Spirit, show me the magician. They weren't being honest. They could have, they could have been hiding their true motives. Spirit, show me the magician. Why is it here? Show me the magician. Look at that. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who created confusion. Ace of Swords. King of Cups. So I feel like with this person that created so much confusion by, I think that their trick was create confusion and then you don't find out the truth. Then you don't know the truth. There's a truth that you didn't get from this person. King of Cups, masculine, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Disregard gender. There's no gender in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. The King of Cups, though, is someone who's very balanced in their emotion. And at one time, you may have been in your Queen of Cups energy with this person, where you gave fully. And the Queen of Cups, she gives unconditional love. The King of Cups is he's more balanced in his emotion. He keeps one foot on land and one foot in water. So he is comfortable with his emotions, but he's also realistic and uses his logic as well. And I feel like that's the energy that dealing with this person put you in. And I feel like you cut this person out. And it may have been because you got the clarity that you needed, that what this person was doing was just creating illusions and delusions and to keep you from finding out the truth. And maybe you never did. Maybe you found out the truth, but for some of you, I feel like maybe you never did, but you still got the clarity. Even though you didn't find out the whole truth, you got clarity about this person. Spirit, show me the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? I just think they were hiding a truth, and they did it by manipulating you and creating illusions. And hold on, some flew out. Hold on, there was one more. I thought I saw two fly out. It may have been just one, but we got the Chariot, Cancer energy. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, yep, there were two. There were two. And it was the Sun, but it came out in the reverse. And we had the Fool. Yeah, I think you just moved away from this. You moved away from this situation with the Chariot, and that was a good thing. That was a smart thing to do, moving away from this situation, because they were never going to, they're just not going to tell you the truth. This is not someone that is going to probably ever give you the truth of what happened or why they were doing what they were doing. There's something that I feel like they were hiding, and I'm not going to say never. There's that Hierophant. Yeah, they missed out on the opportunity. I feel like you started over. You started a new path away from this person. You moved away from this person. And that was a victory for you. And it may not have felt it at the time. It may have been very difficult, and it may have made you very sad to have to move away from this person. But doing so in the end was the right thing. It was the right thing for you to do, because you weren't getting clarity. I think that you did get clarity over this person, over the fact that they were doing something. I don't think you ever got the full truth of what was going on. Spirit, show me high honors. They were just creating illusions to hide what they were doing. If you sow enough doubts and you create enough illusion about everything, then it hides the big things. You can create little fires everywhere to hide the big fire. Spirit, show me high honor. Why is high honor here? Okay. Too many. I see the High Priestess, though. Wow. That's your energy and Virgo energy. Yeah, you're very, very, well, but we already know that, right? You are a Pisces. You are very, very intuitive. You, and you listen to your intuition. You do not, and when we don't listen to our intuition, we get in a stuck energy where we can't go forward. Listening to our intuition is how we move forward. Spirit, show me high honor. And I feel like you are someone who's very intuitive, who listens to their intuition. Spirit, show me high honor. The Six of Swords, yeah. You've been listening to your intuition. You turned your back on that situation. You're moving forward. It may feel like you're not getting ahead, but you are. You are getting ahead with the Six of Swords. It's just slow moving energy. This is a much needed change happening for you. And I feel like you could be, look, there's the devil. You're moving away from that. You've turned your back on that person. That person's coming out like in a devil energy. Like I said, they could have addictions. They don't have to, but there's something very toxic about them. And it may be that they were hiding an addiction, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, whatever it was. Whatever it was, they were hiding. I feel like they were hiding things and they didn't want you to know the full truth. But I think I don't know that you ever got full clarity. I think for some of you, you may have, but all of you, I feel like listen to your intuition about this person, that situation, and you moved forward. Spirit, show me the Six of Swords and why is it here? And now you're going into better times. Show me the Six of Swords. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. And you have a Knight of Pentacles. I want to dig just a little under the Four of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yeah, you could have fire in your chart. You don't have to, but you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. She goes after what she wants. She's very determined, and she listens to her intuition. She's very intuitive. She's very charismatic. And I feel like you're healing here. And you're healing, and you do have someone who's coming in here as this Knight of Pentacles. Someone taking action here towards you. Someone who's coming in to offer you something. It could be something in the material world. With the Page of Cups coming out, this could be in the Knight of Pentacles. They're coming in wanting to offer you something in the material world. They could just offer, it could be, at first, it could just be a date. Let's go out. Let's have some fun. Let me take you to dinner. That kind of thing. And I do feel like this person, their wish is that you're going to accept something here from them in the material world. They want something stable and secure, something reliable. This is someone who's put some thought and effort into coming towards you. Spirit, show me the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. They're hoping that you're going to accept their offer to go out, or, they're coming in as the Page of Cups. This is something little, let's go out. Let me take you out to dinner, that sort of thing. Justice. Libra energy with Justice. Ooh, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yes. This is someone, we saw the Knight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. So, you could be just in this every day. This doesn't have to be even a date, okay? This could be someone coming in to offer you something in the material world, but also something that starts small. This could even be something you're going to be doing creatively. So take this as it resonates. For some of you, it is someone coming in to ask you out. For others of you, this could be someone coming in to offer you something in the material world. We saw the Knight of Pentacles, but it's also could be something that you'll be doing creatively. Okay. And they're really hoping that you're going to accept this. This is good karma though, with the Justice coming out. It's good karma, and it's going to take you to your Ten of Pentacles. You could be in Four of Pentacles right now. This is just the normal everyday life of, maybe you have a job and you get paid, and then you have enough to get you through to the next paycheck, but it may not be a lot, and there may not be you may have to hold on kind of tight to your money here, but you're going to go from that to being in Ten of Pentacles. And this can still talk about a relationship in the romantic sense, in the fact that the Ten of Pentacles is having it all. It's home, it's family, stability, and security. It's a long-term commitment. Spirit, show me family room. But this is something that I feel like is good karma. It's good karma because you did move away. You had, maybe you didn't want to, you know, but you did not see any other way forward with this person, and you did what you had to do, and you moved on. And that's bringing in this Kid of Pentacles. Spirit, show me the family room. Why is it here? Show me the family room. Seven of Swords. And the Page of Swords. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you've got someone here, and I don't feel... So I don't... Yeah, the Ace of Cups. That person is coming back around. They could actually be coming to your home here. Or this could be someone that you consider to be family, someone that you wanted to have family with, someone... This is a personal thing. This over here could very well, with high honor, be where you're getting offered something here in the material world. But I feel like you've got someone coming in who's watching you, someone who lied, cheated, or stole in the past, now wants to come in. They've been feeling very stuck about coming forward, but they do want to come in, and they want to offer you a reconciliation. Spirit, show me why the Seven of Swords here. For some of you, this could definitely be that past person too coming in with this offer. It's possible. I think that you're moving on, though, from it and that person. So, and this is someone over here that, you know, Hangman showing itself. Pisces energy with the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like this is going to make you feel very stuck. I'm gonna get another card on that, though. Spirit, show me the Seven of Swords, not the Six of Swords. Oh, yeah, Seven of Wands, 7, 7. Sevens are divine numbers. You've got someone very, very, very determined that they are coming towards you here. This is someone that could be thinking of a way that they can strategically do this. But this is someone that definitely wasn't on the up and up in the past. Now they want this. Now they want this Taurus energy with the Hierophant. They want this commitment. They want to build a solid foundation with you here. Spirit, show me the Seven of Wands. Why is it here? Oh my goodness. Too many, but the Eight of Cups showing itself to me, and the Knight of Cups. Yes, and I saw the Two of Cups. They want this commitment. They want this relationship. They're determined. They're coming forward. Spirit, show me Seven of Wands. Why is it here? Show me the Seven of Wands. I think that this is separate than this and this, okay? I think that this mature man, whether you're the mature man or you're dealing with one, and the family room are interconnected. It is this person over here from the past that you moved away from is coming back around, okay? But I feel like this over here, this is your justice for dealing with that person and for making the right decision to move forward. And I feel like you either have a new person, the pages are very new, or it could be someone younger than you, but I think it's someone new coming in to offer you this cup of emotion, or it could be something in the material world you're going to be doing. It is going to take you to your Ten of Pentacles, though. Spirit, show me Seven of Wands. Why is Seven of Wands here? The energy definitely feels different right here than here in the first row. The Tower. And Temperance. Sagittarius energy with Temperance and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is going to be something that is going to shock you. I think when this person comes back in, it's going to be very, very shocking. But I think that you are just staying balanced in yourself. We saw you coming out as that King of Cups because I do think you're just keeping your life in balance here. You're focused on working on something, I feel like, in the material world, something you're putting your heart and soul into with occupation. And Spirit is watching over this situation. You know, it may shock you a lot when this person comes in, but there's a need for you to definitely keep yourself in balance. Keep your mind, keep your life in balance when this person comes in. They may come in very suddenly. I want to pull one more on the High Honor because I want to pull one and see what the Justice is. I want to kind of get a feel if this is the past person coming in, different energy, or if this is a new something new altogether. Spirit, show me justice. Why is justice here? Show me justice. Oh my goodness, look at that. The Emperor. And there's that Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Two of Wands. You've got an Emperor coming in. Aries energy. This is someone who's going to put time and work into this. And I do feel like this could go either way. It's going to play out differently for everyone. Energy always does that. But this is someone who's either coming in romantically or in the business world. We saw the Ten of Pentacles. We see the Eight of Pentacles. Two of Wands. This is going to be something that you're going to have to make a decision on. But this is someone that wants to work with you, wants to put time, energy, resources into the connection, whether it's business or love. But you've also got someone from the past showing up. Someone who was a magician in the reverse, someone who was in Seven of Swords energy in the past. They were lying, they were cheating, they were creating illusions and delusions. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Pisces. What guidance do you have for them? What guidance do you have for Pisces? And if this right here is that same person, okay, then they're coming in a very different energy. There's been a change with this person. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. Because an Emperor, Aries energy with Emperor, would never be a magician in the reverse. They would never be in Seven of Swords energy. Only an Emperor in the reverse would be that. And I don't feel that this is in the reverse. Three of them are coming out, and I'm going to take them all. We have air element, state of mind. You could be dealing with someone who has air in their chart, but there's a need to be logical with the air element, using logic. You have Rose, which is confidence. And I do feel like you're getting your confidence back here. You have fire element, take action. You could also be dealing with someone who has fire in their chart. You could have air in your chart. You could have fire in your chart. Or you could be dealing with people who have those elements in their chart. But there's a need to take action here forward. I think you've been going very slowly forward on something. And you have some wish fulfillment coming in here where with an offer. Whether it's in the romantic realm or if it's a business realm. Either way. And then we have Book of Shadows. Lineage, roots. So you're definitely very intuitive as a Pisces. You may need to research your lineage, research your roots. Maybe you're going to find out something about, your lineage here that's important in your life. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading, Pisces. And if you did, please like the video.